Dangote alone cannot build this nation. The Nigerian Senate, the Nigerian House of Representatives, the federal, state, and local government must come to that understanding.
True. Season starts to you today, and welcome to Laveritatv. It's Friday, 6th March 2026, and the weekend vibes are already in the air. This is your newspaper review, where we take a quick look at the top headlines making the rounds today. My name is Ifoma Christiana Ejide. Let's begin. On the Nigerian News Direct, Tinubu ends 15 years OPL 245 dispute, set to trigger FID on Zaba, says Eastern Deep Water Project. Sub-headline, Middle East War, Dangote assures Nigeria of cushioning global energy shocks. On Nigerian Tribune, gunmen wreak havoc in Ondo, Oyo and Kebbi states. On Daily Independent newspaper, how foreign vessels are draining Nigeria's maritime wealth. On the Blueprint newspaper, 15 years after, Tinubu resolved historic OPL 245 dispute. On the Guardian newspaper, old age distress, how weak safety nets make senior citizens street beggars and destitute. We'll pause here for a moment. Don't go anywhere. Newspaper analysis continues shortly.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Full of your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your.
Welcome back on the show. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom.
Good morning, Ms. Christiana.
Good morning. On the Nigerian News Direct, we say the president has successfully ended a 15 years OPL 245 dispute.
Yes, true. You see, that issue, it's basically simple. Forget all this newspaper, use of big English and words. The thing is, there's a deep water project which talk about oil fields that are not on land.
Okay.
But are located inside within the Niger Delta region. So the legal issue was between the federal government and these oil companies that go out to explore, these oil wells and see how they can drill them out and refine. Yeah. So that legal is just about money and the politics in it. So him being able to deal with a 15-year-old issue shows his determination to transform the economy. Yes. So him handling that issue now, the next thing we're going to be seeing direct foreign investment. Remember, there was a time I told us that we spoke about a news where there was an issue. No, it was a good news that stated that the president directed that all petroleum generated revenue should go directly into the federation account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine having this kind of news coming up, and then we are seeing billions of dollars being funneled directly into our Nigerian account, our federation account. It's a win-win. It shows that the government is intentional. It shows the government is ready to be accountable to its people.
True.
Nigeria, before, you won't hear things like this out there. They'll pad it, they'll keep it quiet so that people can steal. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is ensuring that Nigerians get to know and are updated on what is happening daily in this country. And it's a win-win. It's good.
And it's safe to say he has done what the previous president could have done.
I will say it unashamedly. Buhari is a bad news. I don't talk about him because he's nightmares. You understand? You walk into a bank, you see his picture, you get depressed. So, but Tinubu has ensured that Nigerians, a lot of good things. Let's be honest.
True.
The guy is trying. Kudos to him for this. Yes.
Yeah. Still on the Nigerian News Direct, Middle East War, Dangote assures Nigeria of cushioning global energy shock.
Dangote alone cannot build this nation. The Nigerian Senate, the Nigerian House of Representatives, the federal, state, and local government must come to that understanding.
True.
There's no justifiable reason why an oil-producing nation like Nigeria, with the best oil, one of the best oil in the world, has to now export raw crude and then import refined petrol. It doesn't make any sense. But if we back this guy, He will refine the crude, sell it at a subsidized, very subsidized rate, and will now begin to export to the whole of Africa, bringing in revenue.
Imagine Dangote alone is absorbing 20% of the price hike.
It shows he's intentional. He's trying to give back to the country that made him who he is.
Single-handedly.
But you see, the politics is the problem of Nigeria. If you get the politics out of the room and get the right people into that same room to have discussions and back those discussions with capital, the country will change.
To get better.
Kudos to Aliko. Kudos to Mr. Aliko. It's a good development.
Rightly said. On the Guardian newspaper, old age distress, how weak safety net made senior citizens street beggars.
This is the reason why when elders advise their younger ones on, do this and do this and do this, they don't listen. You know why? Most of our elders look like an embodiment of failure, not by their choice, but by a failure in the system that they spent their best years serving.
Yeah.
So let's say you get into the civil service as a teacher under the Ministry of Education, and then you get in with your degree. Let's say you start at level 4 or level 8 or level 2, whatever, and then you spend 30-something years, and when you retire as a director, your pension you are looking at, let's say, 9 to 15 million naira with the current inflation. Let's say you did not, or you were not able to build a house. Subtract what it costs to build a house, a comfortable home, from that 14 million naira.
You have nothing
You
left.
have nothing. And then somebody gets into politics in less than 1 year. You multiply your 14 million by 10. So you see, a nation that cannot take care of its elderly, of its senior citizens, has failed in its social system. It has failed. This is why elders are depressed. They die quick.
Yeah.
You know, anxiety, worry, a lot of things.
And they tend to be liabilities.
It's simple. Look, build a strong social system. It's simple. How do we manage these guys? Okay, there's pension programs. Are these pensions being paid? If they are paid, are they paid on time?
No.
What is that? What about their insurance? A lot of things. Who is responsible for their, for their pension? Anything that has to do with their financial well-being. We have to bring the people that are responsible for that, for those kind of answers. We have to bring them to the table and say, look, you're responsible for these guys. What have you been doing for the past 10 years? What have you been doing for the past 5 years? Until accountability is brought to the table, Nigeria will not work. Why should a 50-year-old man, 60-year-old man that has served Nigeria with the best of his or her years be begging? Why? In the US, we have social security. In many countries, I don't know how true that is. We hear things like they pay their citizens. I wonder, is that true? But even if it's true, or even if it's not true, Nigeria can do that. Trust me, they can. We have the money. When one person can steal trillions, the budget of states, not one states, and you see the person is comfortable, while millions are there languishing in penury. This is an eyesore. We need to look at it. We need to address it before it becomes what we cannot control anymore.
To get better. Thank you very much, Mr. Wisdom.
You're welcome.
Have a lovely weekend.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Full of your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you.
That concludes today's newspaper review on Laveritatv. Thank you for watching and making us part of your day. As we head out into the weekend, we wish you a relaxing and enjoyable time. Stay safe, stay informed, and we look forward to having you join us again on Monday. To sponsor and advertise your product, call the numbers displayed on your screen. Also follow us on all our social media handles for other trending news and entertainment are displayed on your screen. Thank you again and see you on Monday.